Anyway, as confirmed by Ghost of Sparta and the developers themselves, the Gravekeeper is in fact Lord Zeus. Ghost of Sparta confirms this with a few nods here to God of War 2 and to God of War 2, among other things. And also, the Gravekeeper is a skin in... Wait, no, Zeus is a skin in God of War Ghost of Sparta, and you start as a Gravekeeper who later transforms into Zeus. Now, Ghost of Sparta will make you guys question that, just based on how the Gravekeeper is. But you guys have to keep in mind that it is in relation to events to God of War 2 and to this game. So we're in the final stretch now. It's about time that we go take on Aries. There isn't really much else to say. These are going to be the same old enemies. They're not really particularly beefed up or anything. They're pretty much the same as always. Whatever tactics you use, they'll work. Such as throwing the Minotaurs down repeatedly. Again, at this point, if you really want to speed of Jason McDonald, some of these fights you should skip. This one you can't skip, but I believe at this point there are none that can be. There are basically all of them can be skipped. Looks like we really don't have that much time though before. Oh come on! I didn't affect the freaking Gorgon. Come here. I'm ripping your head off because I need it. I need that magic. Hey, come here. I really don't know what's going on with the Gorgons. What I do know, though, is that I want to use some more Poseidon's Rage. So, thank you very much. Come here. Give me your head. Things are definitely tense now. We don't have that. Come here. We don't have that. What was it again? Pillar walking thing yet. Just obliterate them and it does. Lovely. Go, Army of Hades, go! I believe that's actually everything. Not bad. Oh, wow. Ares, you're a dick. Freaking chopped up that head of Athena. There's not much else left, except to take on Ares. I believe you probably... Actually, no, you probably could not get any extra orbs. Ooh, the Oracle.
Kratos, return, but too late. Ares has taken Athens. There is no more hope. No hope.
Oh, she actually moves.
Ares is victorious. We failed.
I don't know what's going on for the thing, but this is the last time she'll appear in the series. Why am I laughing? I don't know. Clearly I'm messed up in the head. Either way, this is it. We're at the final boss. This is where Ares is. Heal up, get new magic. And most importantly, be prepared to abuse the hell out of Poseidon's Rage.
Kratos had traversed the desert of lost souls, bested the deadly traps of Pandora's temple, and escaped Hades itself. There was but one task left.
Zeus! Do you see now what your son can do? You cast your favor on Athena, but her city lies in ruins before me. And now, Even Pandora's box is mine! Would you have me use it against Olympus itself?
Kratos, returned even from the underworld.
Is this the best you can do, Father? You send a broken mortal to defeat me, the god of war?
After thousands of years, Pandora's box was finally opened. The power of the gods unleashed.
You are still just a mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos. Your final lesson is at hand.
Alright, this is Aries. First things first, I find that using your army of Hades to start off will work great. Don't go into Rage of the Gods just yet. That's actually not a good idea in my opinion. Now, he has a couple of those hammers. This one's blocked with the one with the shockwave that you may have noticed. That one is not actually blocked. He has a couple times with a sword and also that little scepter thing he can use at times. And also attack where he goes into the sky and starts attacking. That attack, you can actually still attack him. It doesn't look like you can, but you still can. And it looks like he's also just about done. That's pretty easy. He has a ramming attack that you want to watch out for. You can block that as well. It's one mass circle, but watch it, because then you're going to start pressing a specific button. And then you actually get enough experience. You probably max out whatever you didn't max out at this point. At this point, in my case, it's Medusa's Gaze. You want to make sure that you have at least near to full magic for the next part of this fight. This is actually the same strategy I used in my walkthrough. And I'm still sticking to it because I did some test runs and I actually couldn't really do this any other way. It's that effective, but this fight can also be... It's not a hard fight. It just can... That was an X. It can just drag on for a little and be quite problematic. Same goes for the second phase especially. Third phase is very unique, and we're going to go over that when we get to that. But either way, that's everything we can max out. Awesome.
Kratos. Flesh that burns, bones that break. But to break a man's spirit is to truly destroy him. Do you recognize this place, Spartan? The location of your greatest failure? Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form and substance. His past stood before him.
Kratos! What's happening? Where are we?
By the gods, can this be real?
Daddy!
Aries, there is nothing you can put in my way to stop me. I will...
Alright, this is the hardest part of the game. You're gonna have to let Kratos' family get to near death and then use your Rage of the Gods, and whatever combination you want to use. I would suggest that you use Army of Hades. However, I have noticed that at least in the PS3 version, for some odd reason, a spirit may linger and do nothing at all, but still prevent you from using it. What I do recommend using Army of Hades for is as a safety net at the end of Rage of the Gods, so that you can hug your family in peace and have no asshole spirit clones interfere. You do want to be careful if you use Army of Hades as your safety net, though, because they will actually sometimes not take effect. Sometimes they won't juggle any of the clones up. I don't know why that is, but that tends to be glitch. I'm not sure why that happens. Maybe it's just my copy or something else is going wrong, and I don't know. At this point, though, you probably only have to use Rage of the Gods at least a minimum of 3 times, and then you can just use whatever. But the Blade of Artemis clones are a problem. They do way too much damage. I think that should do, though, and then I can just start healing them. Just a little more, and they should actually be done. Oh no, you're not killing them. That should be enough, and thank you, Athena. That should do. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm actually pretty much home free. There is a clone that actually will go on there and also hurt them. Hopefully your Poseidon's Rage should actually be able to hit him. But at this point, that actually did enough. Wow.
His family.
Anything would.
Kratos, please take us home.
Do you see, God of War? You took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos. You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power. There is a price to pay for everything you gain.
Not that price. I didn't want them to die.
No price is too high for what I offered.
And you rejected me.
A god!
Now, you will have no power.
No magic! All that is left for you is death!
Oh, not again.
You should have joined me, Kratos. You should have been stronger.
By the gods.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
I still have allies in Olympus, Aries. Now, you will see how strong I am.
This is the final part of Aries. Why didn't he start blocking? Oh, now he does. Anyway, this fight can go either way. You gotta watch for only one attack. An attack with his right arm. No, wait. Yeah, with his left arm. That one that's not holding his sword. That is unblockable. It is actually his only attack that's not blockable besides that. It pretty much will instant kill you, or if not, even out the playing field for Aries. It's very hard to telegram, and it's just way too fast in my opinion to really react to. That's why I really dodge all the time. But that's actually going to be your main method of attacking Aries. That's also his only vulnerable state. But that attack where he causes those spires... Oh god, I didn't want to use that. Usually when Aries roars, that's usually when this will finish him. When you can go into this little phase. There are little guys up there, that's cool. This should be it. And the God of War is done.
Remember, Kratos, it was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
I haven't forgotten, Aries. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more. The city had been saved, and would thrive again. The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward,